Hello, everyone, and welcome to Aquarian Radio at aquarianradio.com. And I am your host, Janet Kier Lesson, with my co-host, Dr. Sasha Lesson. And today we have probably one of the most super controversial episodes ever, Are We the Anunnaki? We have our special guest, Emily Elizabeth Windsor Craig, and we are being joined by Robert Evans Jr., and we're going to discuss the politics and policies of the Anunnaki on today's show. On this episode, we are going to tackle the touchy subject of human sexuality, which is always controversial to talk about in itself, but go way beyond that to address one of the leading problems on this planet, pedophilia. Pedophiles run rampant, apparently are running this world and have been around since the dawn of time, at least as long as prostitution, so it seems. And we're going to discuss things like what exactly is the age of consent. In fact, what is consent regardless of age? Where in the world is pedophilia legal or illegal? And is it right or wrong? And we discuss kiddie porn, sex, slavery, rape, incest, and many other aspects of sexuality, going back to the origins of our sexuality, to our forefathers, the Anunnaki. And they are going to analyze what we know of Anunnaki sexuality and the attitudes and mores that come to us from these ancients and influence our religions, morals, and laws to this very day. When we will also discuss the history of Enki, the Enki and Enlil line, and their varied beliefs on rulership, kingship, guidance, and governance. And for our listeners, I recommend you go to aquarianradio.com to today's show. There are many images that we're going to talk about and lots of articles and information. Also, for those who want to take a look at the Facebook page that we're referencing, it's called IT, I as in Indigo, T as in Tom, C as in Charles, C as in Charles, S as in Sam.org - Kevin Annett, Kevin, Kevin, space ANNETT, where Emily has been posting all week and has gotten herself involved in quite a lot of controversy. And I'm going to put the speakers on live for my two guests here, and I'm going to say hi to Emily first.
Hi there,
Hello,
Janet.
Emily. Welcome to
today's
show.
Yeah. Hi. Wow. Well, it's not as complicated as all that. It's really very simple.
Oh,
and you'll
really?
see.
Okay.
You'll see. It really is simple.
Okay.
Comes down to
putting this stuff and researching it, and I couldn't sleep very well, and it because I'm a survivor of a lot of this that we're talking about. So it's me somewhat, but that's okay. I've done years of therapy, and that's why I can talk on the radio. I'm not in an insane asylum drooling. And I just wanted to say, sorry, I introduced you and then I took them all. But Dr. Lesson is coming home. He's running late, and Robert, we have a standing Friday show, and so I didn't know if he was coming or not. Robert's here, so let me get your intro, and then we'll bring on Robert, and then we'll just launch into the subject.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about. This was your suggestion, and I thought about it, and I went, this would be a really good show, and I kind of fell into it yesterday or whatever day it was you said, let's do this, and I've been immersed in the information, but it, makes my head hurt. So go ahead. How do you simplify this? What is your...
Okay.
I wanted to say, I'm not promoting sex with children, okay, in any way, shape, or form. Okay.
Okay. Now, how we simplify this is we go back to the Anunnaki teachings, okay? There was Enki and there was Enlil. And Enki had a set of teachings that he utilized to train the elites and in secret, the secret societies, the Illuminati, the priesthoods of succeeding civilizations, the Egyptian, Babylonian, Sumerian, Persian, Assyrian, Zoroastrian, okay? And their teachings also touched Christianity, and that's why you find Luciferian groups in the Catholic tradition, okay? And what the Luciferians teach is an ethic, and it's how hierarchy works. Creation is all one, as above, so below. So the lower levels must align their points of view with the upper levels. There is no such thing as personal truth that manifests in eternity. Reality is an illusion. And to seek, try, promise, vow, or covenant has no value because every thought can manifest in the subjective. As thoughts go, we attract what we think about naturally without law. Therefore, every disruptive thought must be sublimated and forbidden access. They're in